Hello, I'm here to talk to you about HIL Tech. Our business focuses on hardware-in-the-loop or HIL technology. We mostly do development and testing for large OEMs and suppliers. This is a relatively new technology in the automotive industry and has been developing over the past 10 years. HIL, or hardware-in-a-loop, focuses on pairing simulation technologies with prototype hardware, allowing automakers to tune certain vehicle subsystems more in the early stages of the product development cycle, before even prototype vehicles are built. Traditional tuning and testing can take months to properly complete due to all of the shifting in software, hardware, and calibration. So automakers, they're faced with ever increasing costs related to product development and testing. This excessive cost has been the driving force behind technologies such as HIL, or hardware in the loop. With the vehicle subsystem, what we do is we hook it up to a computer simulation that simulates a real road, and then our engineers can effectively simulate different road conditions and see how the system reacts to the road. Eventually this builds a CAL file where we tune the actual vehicle subsystem. This approach, what it really does is it saves time and money in the vehicle development process. We produce calibration files that the HIL testing, comes up with based on how the vehicle subsystem reacts to the test. And then what this really does is it reduces the workload of test engineers by, depending on the situation, roughly 65 to 70%, and also speeds up the vehicle development process. The real benefit here is that they can get vehicles to market faster, that is the large OEMs, with fewer mistakes than ever before. Currently, there are no other firms that are actively developing or using HIL technology in the automotive sector specifically for testing. However, most of the development is done by the individual OEMs, and it varies in approach. Typically, we see a lot of investment up front into developing the test a certain way for a certain purpose, and it is kind of compartmentalized to each OEM. What HIL Tech wants to do is consolidate all the best practices and create standardized HIL testing for all the automotive manufacturers, develop standards, and become sort of like the industry expert. This approach, the HIL approach, will lower the cost for this type of testing and will increase potential profits for the venture, while also reducing the risk of unhealthy competition. I invite you to join HIL Tech in paving the way for future success in the automotive testing field. Thank you.